So September is Healthy Aging Month. So in today's checklist, we're going to focus on the steps that we should all be taking to feel better as we get older. And here to help us do that, NBC News medical contributor, Dr. Natalie Azar. Dr. Natalie, always good to have you. So this first one kind of hit close to home as someone who's not that far beyond 44.
Yeah.
This is from Nature Aging, and it found that, I guess there are two ages where we age faster than others, and one being 44?
Oh. Yeah, so two of us in this room are undergoing rapid aging right now as we speak, and it's not Al or me. Okay, so
I've got a year. I'm still a year away from this.
You're a year away from your... So I don't know if you guys have ever felt this way, but you feel like you just grew older overnight.
Yes.
You know, like many
Everything
people
hurts.
say that. Right, like, you know, I have patients who say that all the time at various different ages. And so contrary to popular sort of belief that there's a slow and steady aging process, these scientists actually found out that there are two times in our life at around age 44 and around age 60 where there are these accelerated bursts of aging, but at a molecular level. And so these scientists looked at thousands of molecules that have to do with how we metabolize anything from caffeine to our skin and our muscle, and also looked at our gut microbe. You know, that's also really, really important. And they found out that around age 44, we start to metabolize alcohol, lipids, and caffeine differently. We start to have cardiovascular changes, as well as changes in our skin and our muscle. I think we've all felt that. And then at age 60, we've got metabolism of carbohydrate and caffeine that changes, more cardiovascular changes, more skin and muscle changes, immune system and kidney function. And this makes sense, right? Because at certain ages, we start to see a correlate with an increased risk of certain diseases. You know how we always say flu shot for 65 and older?
Right.
There's obviously a scientific basis. So the only takeaway that I can say from this is that you're not imagining it. How can we offset some of these accelerated bursts if you do everything I'm about to tell you in the next four panels?
So let's start with bone health.
Yes. Okay. So I think what I really want to communicate to people is I don't want people to start thinking about the health of their bones when they have a fracture. This is something that we all need to be thinking about throughout our lifetime. 10 million people in this country have osteoporosis, and 1.5 million fractures happen every single year. So for the average risk person, 65 is when you start getting a bone density. That's for women, age 70 for men. But there are a lot of what we call secondary causes of osteoporosis. If you think you should be screened earlier, please talk to your doctor. Calcium, you have to start when you are younger, especially you guys with little kids at home. Between the ages of 9 and 18, especially puberty, is the period of most rapid growth of your bone. Your kids need calcium.
Is milk still the best way to get it?
Milk is fine, but it doesn't need to be dairy. I want to really reinforce that. It's like soy and chia and tofu and salmon, lots of non-dairy sources of calcium. What's that?
Supplements?
Supplements are fine, but we always prefer diet because there's so much other healthy stuff in calcium-rich food. Create an accident-proof home. One of the biggest reasons that people fracture is that people fall. So things like night lights, non-slip socks, little places to hold on, especially as we get older, is super important.
I'm one of these people. I don't feel like my day is complete unless I've done 10,000 steps, and you say that really is.
Well, I have some good news for you. Do you feel like there's a lot of studies out there that are trying to show us how little we can do and still reap a benefit? And there are those studies out there. As little as 2,000 steps can also decrease your risk for heart disease. I think 10,000 is a great goal, but what if you're not a steps person? What about moderate to vigorous activity? Yeah, we still want that. We want 150 minutes of moderate activity a week. That means you can still have a conversation. Weight-bearing exercise, so important. And what we mean by that is running, jogging, but also weights, because that helps with balance, which helps prevent falls. You can see the theme there. And you want to schedule movement once a day. And a lot of people ask about standing desks. Like, you don't really burn calories with standing desks, just as an FYI. But if you're already up at a standing desk, do your loops, right? Like every hour,
so
do a loop.
Desk.
Yeah, you like doing that. You do a treadmill desk. Okay?
So you have movement every day. So I would imagine that what one eats as the age probably plays quite the role. What about diet?
So look at all these acronyms. Okay, we've all heard of the Mediterranean diet. We know what that is. That's, all the the healthy things.
Just eat healthy.
Just the healthy stuff. The DASH diet, dietary approaches to stop hypertension. That's a low-sodium diet. And this one that I didn't even know about, the MIND diet, combines Mediterranean and DASH, and that is supposed to reduce the risk of, or slow down cognitive decline and lower your risk for Alzheimer's. And obviously, don't smoke and don't drink in excess.
Well, that's no fun.
And then finally, do we have time for mental health?
Smoking.
No, we don't have time.
Oh, we don't?
So just do it. Go ahead, real quick.
The only part that I love about this, about loneliness and social isolation in older folks, there was a study that showed that it is more important for you to spend 5 minutes with a person than to have a 15-minute phone conversation with them. I know it's hard if you have parents living in assisted living or parents living alone. I get it, to make the time, but it made a difference. Even someone who was just an acquaintance, 5 minutes of interpersonal connection was more important than a phone call. And I just think that's so neat in a way and something for all of us to remember.
That was great.
I know.
That was
Thank
great.
you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Learned a lot, Dr.
Pretty cool.
Natalie.
Thanks, Doc. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.